Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, your boy Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Today I want to take on the sub $1 computer challenge. I seen a little squeaker from over in the UK bragging about how he made a Windows XP system from scrap parts he found either laying around or from recycling centers. You put it in a shoebox and away you go. Well, son, I'm going to show you how this stuff is done. Alright, sub $1. Here's what I got. I have a motherboard with an i5 chip in it. Now, this unit I got at a computer shop. The computer repairman decided to give the unit a new computer because he couldn't figure out what was going on with it. I looked up the beep codes and it turned out it was a video problem. The onboard video doesn't work, but if you slam in a video card, away she goes, no problem. So I got that working for me, which is nice. So the next part's RAM. This sucker takes DDR2 style RAM. And let's face it, I'm a computer guy. I got those things all over the place. So I think I should at least be able to bring one thing in for my own personal collection in this, and that'd be DDR RAM. So I did have to pay for one thing that strangely I didn't have around the shop. It's a very rare thing. I have a very difficult time finding it anywhere other than eBay China. A power button. Now, this kid in question used a shoebox as a case for his unit, but I would argue that that's a little bit dangerous. I don't mess around too much with that kind of stuff. I'm going to take this stuff up a notch, boy. I'm going to use a milk crate. And I won this milk crate in a game of Duck, Duck, Goose with a bunch of angry truckers. It was difficult, but I got it. The video card comes from a friend of mine who owes me some favors. So yes, I did buy this, but I didn't buy it with money, so it doesn't count. Ha! Old video card, 256 meg, EAH2400 Pro, of course with VGA, DVI, and S-Video. So let's get going.
Alright, so let's get started. Of course, no screws are required in this. Just a whole lot of zip ties, baby. As strong as you can get. You can either screw holes in, or drill holes in, or you can zip tie these suckers right up. But I tell you, I will not use any bolts here at all. This is something I've done before, something I love to do. Make me some cheap computers, y'all. You'll notice I have a hole in the back there, and that is for the power cable. Now, to mount the motherboard in, I'm definitely going to use some nylon string. Doesn't take much to keep it in there. Just as long as you're not going to be doing backflips while you're holding it. Get some knots there. Yeah, sorry about the quality here. I accidentally recorded in vertical video and had to switch it over. Life is hard, isn't it? So here, oh no, we can't have that bracket on there. That's no good. I have to take those screws off. Do you see how fast I did that? Man, I'm good. I'm just that fast. Yep, and here's the hard drive. Slap that sucker on with some zip ties, sexy zip ties, yep. Ladies won't know what hit them when they see that hard drive mount. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Zip ties for the win. Yeah, so I definitely did drill some holes out for that nylon string in the motherboard. But the rest of this is pretty much all existing stuff. Normally you can put a CD player in here. The first time I made this, I put a CD player in and I put it just above the power supply. And it works. It worked. I can still put one in there somewhere. Now you'll notice I had to remove the video card a few times. I didn't have to, but I didn't want to break anything, so. There's the Asus. Yep, and as you can see by the Apple stickers, this is real quality you're getting here. Unequal. Alright, so let's get this sucker hooked up from behind. I did have to cut that out, use side cutters for that. And there we go, good stuff. Now, we'll give this sucker a test. Power on! Takes a minute. Some of these newer motherboards just seem to take more time than they should. And since I'm a real manly man, I'm watching some Dragon Ball Super in the background. Oh, there she goes. Good stuff. Thumbs up, Mr. Brown. Good job. Now I need some more zip ties for the power button. Now one thing that really blew me away with this is this was a hard drive. I hadn't set up anything for it. That's my surprised face. I haven't gotten a blue screen of death. I have not installed Windows on this hard drive. I got this hard drive from a friend and it boots in Windows 8, the original Windows 8. That's amazing. That shouldn't be able to happen. Maybe Microsoft has let up on their anti-piracy stuff. It started back in Windows XP. It took a when you install Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, it takes a snapshot of your system, and then if it's not the same system, it'll just refuse to boot up. You usually get a blue screen of death. But that didn't happen here, which is freaking crazy. I just booted into it. That's not supposed to happen. So ultimately, I had to. I should have zip tied this up first. I'm pretty sure it turned off because I was messing with that. I had to install a different version of Windows. Well, it was Windows 10, but like I reinstalled Windows, and it worked. It worked nicely. This thing is relatively powerful. So yeah, sub $1 computer for the win. Makes me a better human being than you. I'm talking to that kid out there making the other dollar computer. Mine's better than yours, buddy. This was a Pentium 4. Mine's an i5. Yippee! Good stuff. Good stuff. So I didn't record myself installing the full version, so really this is just me running with what I got here. Just amazed that it actually starts up. That's really something, I tell you. I'll tell you what, Bobby.
Holy snot, guys, this is freaking crazy. The hard drive that I got from a friend who upgraded to an SSD, he used this on his computer, which was a Lenovo laptop. I throw this into an Asus computer and it actually boots, which is freaking crazy. There's supposed to be security to make sure that this kind of stuff can't happen. But yeah, anyways, I got the i5 4440. One sec, which mouse? I have so many mice down here I'm looking at. 4 gigs of RAM. I got the Windows 10. And we got a 512. No, sorry, 256 meg video card in there. So good stuff. Good stuff. Gonna run some benchmarks. So yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a pretty good system. Just a rundown. We got 4 gigabytes of RAM. We got a i5 chip, 256 meg video card, small form factor, power supply, 500 gig hard drive, and all for under $1, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Anyways, that's it for me. Nev from Nev's Tech. But like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Always appreciate it, and take care of each other. Catch you later.